This world is obsessed with chasing the thing, whatever the thing may be, whether it be the big house, the amazing career, the awesome partner, just making a lot of money and going and traveling and doing whatever you want. Like, people are in this constant state of chasing. And I'm not here to tell you today, don't get the things. No, by all means, have the money, have the partner, have the amazing home, whatever you want. Go get it. Go make it happen. What I am here today to tell you is that desire and longing causes us suffering. And there's a way to go about acquiring what we want without being in a state of longing, without being in a state of suffering, and going about getting what we want through the way that I'm about to tell you is gonna actually align you with receiving things that are more in alignment with you rather than getting something that's only going to show you an aspect of yourself that is unwhole. Okay, so today we're talking about wholeness, being whole, what that actually means and how that actually affects reality on an energetic level. Okay, so when we're longing for something, say that it's a person, you miss them or you want them or something like that, and you have this feeling of like, I need them, I can't live without them, it hurts, and you just feel like sorrow, you feel suffering. You don't feel good because you don't have that. The only thing that you're going to attract by feeling that way is a relationship or a situation that is going to reflect back to you the fact that you feel longing for this thing. Okay? So let me explain this in another way. When you long for something outside of yourself, it's actually an energy or an emotion coming up inside of you that's trying to show you where you are not fulfilled, whole, right? So when you long for something or someone, what you're actually doing is getting outside of yourself and taking away from the love and fulfillment that yourself wants from you. So long as you're not whole, and like I said, most of the world, we're obsessed with this, right? We go through life just trying to get the things, feeling like once we get those things, it's gonna fulfill us. And there's an extremist viewpoint on this too, where some people say that it's like, oh, the things aren't gonna make you happy, things aren't gonna make you happy. That's true to a degree. Like I said, I'm not here to tell you not to get the things. I'm here to tell you that just getting the things is not gonna make you happy. But if you were to get the things from a whole and fulfilled place, they would make you happy. Because what it's going to be, instead of trying to fill a void with something outside of yourself, is you being whole in the first place and then getting things that align with the wholeness that you already are, right? So think about, if you long for that person, what you need to do is look at that feeling, dive deep into that feeling, and train yourself to feel like even if you never got that person, even if you never had the connection, if you never got the money, if you never got the house, if it never happened, could you still be okay? Now, the answer to that, what the answer needs to be, is yes. Because if you can find a way within yourself, which it is very possible, and it is what I'm here to tell you about today, if you find a way to be whole within yourself, in other words, to be totally fine and totally content, even if you don't get any of those things. That, my friends, is actually the key to getting the things that are gonna be fulfilling. Life is just a mirror for us, okay? So if we go after the thing from a place of feeling unwhole, unfulfilled, unsatisfied, then we're only gonna attract back more experiences to show us that we're unfulfilled, unwhole, unsatisfied, because what we have to understand is that these things are not here. Life is not about getting the things. It is about learning our lessons. It's about learning what we need to learn. And these things, these desires that we have, are opportunities to actually learn those lessons that we're here to learn. Because this is about evolving spiritually. It is about our growth. And these things serve as an excellent catalyst to get us to fulfill ourselves, to be whole on our own, because that is the growth that we need. But so many people are lost in the external, chasing that thing, not realizing that they're supposed to be looking at how they feel about that thing as a mirror as to how they feel about themselves. When we feel whole within ourselves, we reflect back into the external world things that are also whole. When you have a situation or a place or a thing that you want, but you feel internally like, you know what, it's cool if I get it, it's cool if I don't. That is the pathway to getting the things that are actually going to be fulfilling, are actually going to be good situations for you, instead of just what we call like karmic situations, right? It's not, these karmic situations aren't necessarily like, oh, you did something in a past life and now you have to pay for it. It's more so like you're putting out an energy now that is unbalanced, and the universe and reality is reflecting back to you that unbalance, because pain is a great motivator for us to change. So if you go and you attract someone, or if you have attracted someone, or if you long for someone or something, then that feeling of longing is meant to show you through the pain and suffering that you feel where you are unwhole. Because if you were whole, if you were just, I'm good with me, it wouldn't bother you. And this takes time. Like, don't be hard on yourself if you're not like overnight you can shake those feelings, because these lessons, they go deep, right? These feelings that we have need to be alchemized, because it is our energy showing us where we can be more complete within ourselves. To be complete within ourselves attracts things that reflect that completed nature. And that is the path to actually being fulfilled. It's to be fulfilled, to be okay, even if you never get those things. Because remember, on a spiritual level, like all of this is just, it's fickle, okay? Anything that you could attain or you could achieve, fantastic. Like, have fun with it. But it's fickle, and we're not going to take it with us when we pass on from this space. So that's what we need to learn while we're here, to be okay, to not be needing something, longing for something that keeps us in a cycle of giving our energy away to something that is not us. This can be anything. Use your imagination. It can be something that you need to make you feel safe, someone that you need to make you feel safe, some ideology, some belief system, anything that makes you feel like you are unwhole and that yourself is not the ultimate power that we are wielding, so to speak here. Anything of that nature is divisive, and it's going to keep you from your fulfillment so long as you choose to empower it. We have to turn the mirror back on itself, my friends. We have to see that within ourselves is the treasure that we have always been seeking. It is always there. And from that place, we can go do and have anything that we want, because it's okay. We're not attached anymore. And watch how easily things happen when you're working from that space. Watch how easily things start to work out when you are in a space of, I am enough, I am whole, I don't need anything outside of me. But if it comes to me, cool. If it doesn't come to me, cool. If that person leaves and it doesn't work out, cool. If that person stays and it's amazing, cool. You're good no matter what. That is the path of wholeness, my friends. That is the path of being a complete being on your own. So with that, be whole, be well, and take care.